So I believe next week I'm gonna have either ordered one or I'm gonna get Amy to buy or make me one. I will have my Summer League championship shirt.
All right.
We're gonna raise the banner in here, Terry, and I got a video for you, Terry. So hopefully all my buttons work if I hit this right. Let's go with this.
One of the single most important things about being from Charlotte to me is, being from a city, a small town in the big city that's always been overlooked for some reason.
Honestly, I did not know where Charlotte was.
That was David Stern.
The Charlotte Coliseum. It is the largest arena now in the NBA. Tyrone Muggsy Bogues. The Cavaliers win it by 40. The Charlotte fans give their team a standing O, and that's great.
I feel like we always got something to prove. Somebody said something to me. They said the best position is underrated.
Trailing Johnson, alley-oop.
I feel like we got that underdog syndrome, man. We prove them wrong every time, man. We like the unsung heroes because we do a lot, man, but we really don't get the recognition. But, that's what make us special because every time we hit the scene and, we doing something for Mecklenburg County, man, we do it big.
Champions. Terry, you pumped?
No, not yet.
We're gonna make the playoffs?
No. No.
What are you talking about? Where are these summer league champions? I got all kinds of banners to show you guys. Look at this. They're Pat. Listen, we're gonna have one of these in here so quick in our office.
Are you kidding me? Well, I mean, you gotta start somewhere.
It's like in-season championship.
Let's make the playoffs. Let's just get in.
Let's just make a good draft pick. We got to
yeah.
start there.
You got a good draft pick. Look what he done.
He's the summer league champion.
Yeah,
He's
the best of the scrubs.
There we go.
Oh, yeah.
Like he's still a scrub. I mean, if you're the best scrub, you're still a scrub.
You guys showed up to the party. They had a little. I don't know if it's called a parade or what they had, but they did have
Y'all didn't win unbeaten.
a celebration in the summer league.
I mean, think about it. Unbeaten.
Tom, who beat the Charlotte Hornets in their first ever game by 40 points?
Jeez. I can't remember.
It's in your backyard.
The Cleveland Cavaliers.
They
Yeah.
really,
Yeah.
they really beat
We just
Yeah.
saw that highlight. You weren't even in here to celebrate.
No.
Here's you guys
That was a
celebrating
good-
our summer league championship.
Think about
We're
it.
gonna we've printed the banners. The shirts are out. Tom,
I got that back
That was
on
that was one of the best
the-
Cleveland teams that ever assembled, though, if you remember. That was
back in the
Mark Price and
put it in
Craig
the Louvre,
Elo
guys.
and
Put it in the Louvre.
Larry Nance and all them.
Look at that.
Doherty.
Put this in the NBA Hall of Fame.
There it is. Look, got LaMelo in the background.
He didn't have nothing to do with it.
No.
We wouldn't have won it if he did.
Oh, this is just awesome. I can't. This is so funny to me. Congratulations to the team.
Yeah, who was last year's winner? Oh, nobody don't know.
No,
That's
idea.
right. That's right.
You can
Only
Google it.
people going to remember
I
this
have
is the Charlotte
no
fans.
idea, man. I have no idea.
You can Google it.
At least we'll have a banner in the Coliseum.
That's what the argument was. Are they going to hang this banner
Please don't
or
hang
not?
Please don't hang a banner.
Here you go, Tom.
I remember
Here's what it would look like.
I went to
For the folks listening on the radio, you can watch this show live
my
on YouTube and Rumble. Go ahead, Tom.
I went to Oconee, I think it was Oconee Christian Academy, and I was umpiring baseball there. Maybe it was Oconee High. I can't remember which one it was, but they had a banner in their gym that said State JV Basketball Champions.
Yeah, that would crack you up.
I was like, we are the State JV Champions.
There's your T-shirts, Tommy.
All right.
Wow.
Undisputed, Terry.
Scrub League champions.
Terry, do you know of any other champions that have ever went undefeated in the NBA? No, everybody loses in the playoffs. That's what you've told us for years.
That's what I'm saying.
Undisputed in Vegas, baby.
Undisputed in Vegas. Michael Buffers on the call.
Let's get ready.
Well, Knipple.
Yeah.
He did it.
So he was playing for they
He was the MVP.
Yeah.
MVP. Okay.
Here's the championship, and look at all the fans it was in front of.
Mm. Let's pump that sound in because that's not that many people there.
And there's your champions. Oh, his whole family was there, Tom. So there's a lot of nibbles up there sitting in the stands in Vegas.
Congratulations. Congratulations to the Sacramento Kings for your second place finish.
The 2025 Summer League.
Y'all, they won it. They went unbeaten. That's all you had to say.
Oh, no.
There it is. Look at it.
Oh,
That's gonna be a playable team on the 2K26 this
Tom,
year.
you really did nail it. That is the JV championship,
Yeah.
state championship banner.
I just saw that JV championship banner, and I was like, are you kidding me?
I mean, like, can you name any of the
That was
other
a heck
four?
of a- that was a
We
heck
know
of
who
a team.
Knipple is. Can you name any of the
that
other
was
four
that was
players?
a heck of a team full of guys that couldn't make the varsity.
I mean,
Yeah, that's right.
they beat the piss out of those
yeah,
other boys. That
yeah, our
couldn't make
scrubs
the
are better than your scrubs.
Oh my God! State JV. I had to read it twice. I was like, "What did I just read?"
Well, you fixing to see it at Charlotte Coliseum coming in 2026.
Oh, all right. So Terry says we're not going to make the playoffs. Zach, can they make the playoffs?
No,
They get 10 teams. There's a chance.
no,
Can they win 40?
no.
a lot of
30,
games.
32. What were they last year, Kevin? Do you know? Well, let me pull it up. I got it on.
I think they won 25 or so.
Here they are, Tom. Terry, check it out.
Yep. Hold up the trophy, boys. Hold up the JV championship.
Could you imagine if Michael was still there bringing that to him?
We've never won a division. We've never won anything, Tom. We've won two playoff series in the history of the.
That's amazing. The ineptitude of
It's
that franchise. It's
nothing.
amazing.
Well, this is a plus, right?
It's amazing.
No,
it was
three
able to
playoff
come
series.
back.
3 playoff series. Larry and them won 2, and then the other ones won 1.
I mean, give them credit. They went unbeaten.
I can't.
They are the Cleveland Browns of basketball.
It's worse than that.
I mean, yeah, they are the Cleveland Browns of basketball.
We won 19 games last year.
There you
So,
go.
yeah, 40. Knipple's not going to help us out that much. Now, I do like the player that we got. Is it Sexton? Colin Sexton? Is that who?
Tom? Yeah, Tom. tell
I
us about
do
Colin
like
Sexton.
him.
He played for you guys.
Who's that?
Colin
He played
Sexton.
played for
I
the
do
Cavs 2
like
years
that
ago.
pick.
Used to.
I don't know how he's going to fit in with getting shots, like Kevin said in previous
Yeah,
shows.
he was drafted by Cleveland. It's been 5-6 years.
Yeah, he went to who did we get him from? Houston,
Utah.
But he averaged 20 points a game last year. I just don't know where the shots are going to come from because our point guard's going to be firing them up.
He shoots more than Michael Jordan. Like seriously, 3 more shots a game than Jordan shot.
Yeah,
It's
so-
the most he ever shot in his career, and he's firing them up. If I got anything else on the Hornets before I move on to other NBA and basketball news, I got we got some WNBA All-Star game to talk about this week. There's Shaq, Isaiah Thomas. This was funny. Zach, you'll like this.
Was his top 10?
Terry won't like him.
His
Terry
top
won't
10
like
was
it. I know.
terrible.
I already know Terry won't like it. This is his top 5 point guards.
In terms of category, Magic and Oscar Robertson, I put them in a different category.
Okay.
So we're going to say they're the best. Their size and their weight gives them an advantage over all of us 6'1" dudes, right? And when you get to small people my size, I'm 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Nah, that's just it's like, name me one guy my size who's done what I've done.
Stat boy, you got anything?
Well, if they watched our show for years, they'd already know.
If you listen Steph Curry as a point guard,
Yeah, we are. We are.
okay, then Steph.
We are.
Right? Then Steph. Depending on what day, he may be one.
You never know, huh?
Yeah, because you know that. Hey man, it's intimidating when the guy step across half court and he can just let it go. You standing down in the layup line doing your layups,
Yeah.
and this dude shooting half court. That's intimidating. So it's a psychological effect that he brings to the game.
Absolutely.
And then I got to go Stockton, Chris Paul. I got to throw J. Kidd in there. You know, people.
How can you not? He was a motherfucker.
That was called least. He's always sneak one in there to me at the end. Sorry about that, folks. So again, I knew Isaiah would say like that, and I've always agreed with him like that. And I've said on the show like no other point guards won a championship, led his team in scoring. Him and Steph are the only ones in Magic, and they all did it once. Not every time Steph played, not every time Magic played, and. Terry, you say Steph can't guard anybody. He dang sure ain't guarding Isaiah Thomas.
Isaiah was a different
They'll
guy,
both get
too.
30 on each other.
Yeah,
Like, you know, I
would.
mean, they'll cancel each other out, however that is. But, like, Isaiah Thomas is vastly underrated. Of course, they don't talk about him at all, but in the new kids and everything. Let's see. There's a Richard Childress thing. I meant to go back to that one. I did skip one. How about Lance Stevenson?
I ain't gonna lie, yo. I regret it sometimes because I was at a club, right? So I came in the club late. I ain't want to get no section. I ain't wasting no money. So I go to the bar. I'm some drunk dude coming.
He's talking about regrets blowing in LeBron's ear, and some dude, one of LeBron's fans, come up to him at a bar and started blowing him. And he's talking about the dude's like spitting on his stuff. He had to fight the dude. It wasn't in Charlotte. He did say he didn't talk to Michael Jordan any, Terry, when he was in Charlotte. He said, I don't know why we didn't. He said we should have talked to him. Well, duh. But that's Lance Stevenson. He's in a 3-on-3 league now.
At least Isaiah put John Stockton on his, where some of the new people are not, and that's just nuts. Because if you hear the guys that you just had on that show right there, if you listen to him, Steven Jackson, and they said that he was a killer. John Stockton. They said, you don't think he is. He comes out there in a little bit of shorts on, and you're done. You see, you look up, he's got 17 and 12.
So Garnett was talking about Gary Payton when he came into the league.
See, they missed that one on there. I would put him way ahead of Chris Paul.
I've got to put we'll play that. I got to play it in the thing, but he's talking about Payton like I'll read it to you.
Gary Payton played defense.
Absolutely.
I don't know if it beeps or not.
I'm not a big Chris Paul fan.
But he said Gary Payton controlled the referees, his coach, my coach, the crowd, the lady in the front, the guy who was on the side of the Minnesota game. He said he was controlling the whole game, pointing around, telling everybody what to do. You know what everybody's supposed to do, telling people, I'm going to back you down, I'm going to do this. It's funny. It's funny listening to Garnett. Like I said, more than likely Garnett cusses in it. And I meant to watch it before I brought it up. Yeah. But I'm not going to play. I do see a word. Like, you'll look at the closed caption, it'll be beeped out, and you'll think, oh, they're not going to say it. But then they do. Jeff Teague had some interesting comments.
Which Bron was better?
Miami Heat Bron.
Miami Heat Bron.
Miami Heat.
I'm going this Cavs Bron because this Cavs Bron had a 3.
Man, y'all crazy.
Miami that Heat the best Bron we ever seen. I ain't gonna lie.
He was on steroids, bro. He had to sit out. He was on steroids for real. Like legit was on steroids, bro. I'm allegedly, but like he had to sit out. But y'all remember when they told him like
there goes the Clutch Sports allegations.
Y'all remember that though?
No.
When they was like he got everybody, they started testing for HGH, and they was like, yo, and he had to sit out. Like he said his back was hurt, and he sat out for like 3 weeks, and he came back skinny. This is just I was in the league. I remember. He came back in. He was crazy.
Like the allegations keep coming up, Terry. Is he gonna be the Barry Bonds of our generation?
Mm-mm.
He's loved better than Barry was.
Yes.
So that's going to help him.
There weren't any Barry Bonds fans except whoever pulled for
right.
his team.
So, I mean, that's a little different, but comparison-wise, it's fair.
Tommy, what you think's going on there?
Well, allegations are allegations, aren't they? I mean, anybody in that era is going to get accused of of using steroids.
Chael Sonnen says he buys it from the same guy he gets his from.
He does.
Like,
he did. He's a good he's a good podcaster. Old Chael Sonnen is. You get some interesting stuff off him.
Oh, he don't hold back.
No.
If you want anything.
Anybody in that era is fair game, man. That 90s, early 2000s.
And Braun came out in 2003, I think. I think that's when his debut was. So.
All right, this was funny. This is Michael Beasley talking about his toughest defender.
Rick Adelman, Eric Spoelstra, whatever head coach at the time.
Eric Spoelstra is one of the toughest defenders you've ever faced?
Yeah, he never put me in the game.
That's funny.
Now,
that is
I'm glad you brought up Beasley because when you was
his answer to the best defender, he started naming coaches.
You were
He
showing
put him in the game.
You were showing Lance Stevenson. He just got in the big three, which they say everybody you talk to says Beasley. You don't beat him one-on-one.
No, you can't. He's really
and he
good.
said he had some issues when he was in the NBA with some stuff.
Yeah, right.
But
He's got
I don't
family
think
money issues.
I don't think he ever realized the potential that was there because when he came out of college, he was real touted.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, and he just kind of, and maybe it had some issues with coaches too. So,
well, I mean, he's a
That's fun.
6'10" left-handed 3-point shooter. Like they can play man to man. But yeah, here's Shaq talking about the. So we got some WNBA stuff here. It was All-Star Week. I'm sure this will stay classy, right, Tom?
RG3 stuff.
Oh no.
100,000
That's
a
a
year.
disgrace. Asia Wilson should be making $10 million a year.
Caitlin's making, she's still on her rookie contract.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's like
70 to 80,000.
I never knew this.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, really. I never knew that. So now
Go
we
capitalism.
got to lower the rim. Stop it. If you want to make more money, let Caitlin go baseline and fingertip dunk. And then Angel, the way she do her layup like that, let her turn that wrist over one time and throw it down. Come on, man. Trust me on this. I'm telling you. I've always said something to Candace on how the game would grow. I was doing the Shaq verse one time, and I was training with the women volleyball. I'm spiking. I'm looking like an Olympic volleyball. But then when I get to the guys, I'm barely spiking. So I said, hey. He said, yeah, the net is just lowered a little bit. And in women's golf, guys are back here, the women are right there, right? What's the only thing that's missing from the women's game and the guys' game?
Not this again.
What is the only thing that's missing?
The dunking.
Thank you.
Now they'll play with a smaller ball, shoot from a smaller 3-point line. But if you bring up the topic of lower goals, they get mad about it. Like you just heard, not this again. Well, that's what people like to see.
Yeah.
Like I'm sorry, like I can if I can go to the YMCA and get better basketball, like that's what people don't. I don't think that's what I don't. Why these girls think that we want to watch them pick and roll and run the Princeton offense?
And
I'm
they
sorry.
keep saying, pay us what we're owed, and they don't understand that they're not owed anymore because they're not generating money.
Did you see that, Tom, this week?
You can't ask for more money when you're not generating money.
What,
and they got to
their
get their
protest
cash cow
shirts
that they
at the
have
All-Star
and
game?
utilize her
Yeah,
to
you
get
know,
the
actually,
fans watching this thing
I
so they can make
did,
more money.
I did hear about that. I mean, it's just, it's like, you know, I don't like to get into politics, but a certain comedian got canceled, but you know, the show lost money. You know what I mean?
Yes.
If you don't make money, you're gonna get canceled. You got to generate the revenue. That's what
Yes.
the business is all about. I mean, if you're not generating money, you're at risk, and they just don't. And I agree with Shaq. Why not make it a 9-foot goal? If it's 9 foot, we could watch him dunk. I think it would generate more interest. You definitely make more than $78,000 a year. Now, how much is she making in endorsements?
Right.
You know, probably a stupid
Which
amount.
not all of them are
But
getting
a lot
that.
of
But
those other girls don't have endorsement deals. So, you know, if you don't like update your, I mean, baseball's done it right with the pizza box bases and the pitch clock and all that. They've moderated
I just don't
their games
understand
to try to generate it.
I just don't understand. Do they not have a players union rep, one agent, somebody that can just tell them like, y'all, shut up. We're losing $50 million a year.
Yeah.
Be happy you have a job right now and you're on TV and you have a chance to make endorsements. Like, shut up.
Is
Like,
this-
is there not one agent? Somebody like, why is Adam Silver not telling them to?
Kevin,
like,
can
hey,
you pull up the net worth of all the WNBA franchises?
Yeah, and
Well,
attendance.
it says they've never turned a profit in 28-year
Never.
history.
Yeah.
It lost $10 million annually pre-2023, $50 million in 2024, despite revenue growth of $200 million.
And
Yeah.
I mean, but they have an opportunity. And you guys old enough to remember this? Me and Kevin's a little on the cusp of that, but the NBA having that opportunity with Magic and Bird to go global with it. Because they weren't before that. They were good teams, but when they had Magic and Bird, everything changed. Can they not use Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese and blow this thing up? You know what I'm saying?
You can, and that's what they've got to understand, because that's like, I love what Barkley said, because Barkley came on and they were talking about stuff like this, and Barkley said, hey, I don't care what anybody says. If it wasn't for Magic and Bird, the NBA would have
100%.
never made it.
That's the Hogan of the NBA. You know what I'm saying? What we was talking about Hogan. This is their opportunity to get the revenue coming where they can make the money that they think they should make.
But now here's my problem.
And for the folks watching at home, I want to scroll through some All-Star game highlights time. Check out these handles.
They said that
I can't go there, Terry.
All-Star game is a disaster.
Right there, my hands is in there. Just probably
Kevin,
that
in
away.
a game to 10, that girl would beat you 10-0.
Terry,
I'm sorry.
please explain to him that that's not how that works at all.
You're gonna take a
Did you just see that
43-year-old man is gonna
Did
be
you just see that
gonna
dribble?
be a 21-year-old
Tom,
girl
keep
who's
watching the
6'5".
She's
and
not.
Kevin
6'5".
thinks he.
Keep watching the highlights. Here's the guard highlights. Whoop. I got it. And then slams it.
And slams
like she just did something. All right, let's go. Let's see the next highlight.
They can still beat you, Kevin. I don't care what you say.
Yes, watch this. This girl's gonna crush me, Terry.
I just wish we could set it up.
Reminder that basketball is smaller than a real basketball. This is not a regulation basketball either.
I wish we could set up Kevin versus a WNBA player.
Tom, go to your girl's basketball coach. Tell her to pick any 5 she wants. We'll play. We'll go viral with this stuff because somebody has to do it. Someone has to. But I don't want to embarrass the high school girls. So find someone who's graduated high school.
Don't tempt me on that.
Find the best girls basketball player you could ever find, Tom. Get your little gambling buddies together and we'll put whatever money you want on that side. Go ahead. Please.
Well, that would be illegal, but
please do.
My gambling is sanctioned.
Here's Angel Reese with a step.
Oh, that one wasn't close.
Oh, we're going back to crossover queen here. Oh, there you go. Doink. All-Star game, Tom.
I know.
It's bad.
Hey, you know, it's just I've seen a
pay
lot
them,
of girls.
pay them what we owe them, Tommy.
I guess you pay them in bricks.
I just, like I said, you have to turn a profit to get paid.
Yes.
And they continue to lose money.
Norm McDonald's got us, guys. Don't worry about it.
After closing out a successful first season, the WNBA is considering several changes to improve the level of play in the league next year. Among the proposals, extending the playoffs, increasing salaries, bringing back the three-point line, and replacing all the female players with guys.
That was Norm.
The WNBA officials expanded to 10 teams this week, adding franchises in Detroit and Washington, D.C. But before you get too excited about the new additions to the league, remember, all of the players are still women. They stink at basketball. That's the problem. Other than that, it's a good, good game, but they're all horrible, so it makes for a kind of a boring game.
He didn't care, man. He did not. Norm McDonald made all those women jokes. Oh my God. It was just like, I remember like he gave some kind of statistic as males were like more likely to be a fatal crash, but overall women had more fender benders. He goes, there's a scientific reason for that. Women can't drive. He would just do like, he was so awful. And then he said something else about jokes or whatever. And he's like, I can't remember, like about something about hired women. He goes, well, I'm just kidding. We don't hire women here. Right. Like that. I mean, he was just brutal. But you can get away with that in the 90s. Now today it's like, oh, you'd be canceled. He would be canceled so fast.
I thought I had one more from him, but I think that's the last one. All right, any more basketball news, guys, before we move on? We got baseball to talk about, football, and more. Nothing more? All right. I'm going to leave you guys for a during the break a fun illustration of how these NBA players play basketball. And I'm just going to leave it at that, guys. All right, we'll be back. KDCBroadcasting.com.
Have it cleaned up and looking great with one call to Land Legends Landscapes LLC. They do it all with just one phone call at 406-601-0696. With summer storms, can your land take it? Fallen trees, tree limbs, wind damage, and more. Land Legends Landscapes can help, offering quality service at a discount price, including lawn care, and they offer 10% off to first responders, serving the Piedmont of North and South Carolina. Again, call Land Legends Landscapes, LLC at 406-601-0696 today. Again, 406-601-0696. Like them on Facebook, too.
Sure, Bean Brothers Landscaping in Lincoln does residential work, but they do much more than that. From commercial properties to homeowners associations to healthcare facilities to warehouses and more. From mulch to mowing to trimming to irrigation to bush hogging to forestry and even snow removal and winterization. Ask about 3- and 5-year contracts with special discount. That's Bean Brothers Landscaping at Bean Brothers Hardware, 969 Reachville Road in Lincoln,